Well, real excitement here. The signing has been completed and we're about to see his debut. Will he hit the ground running? Anfield, one of the most storied venues anywhere in the football world. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me, ready to provide all the tactical and technical analysis, is the former England attacker, Sue Smith. And we have more live action from the pre-season third group stage for you to look forward to. It is Borussia Dortmund versus Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, both teams will be looking to finish the tournament with a win. It'll give them that momentum going into the season. There's been loads of fans here supporting them, so hopefully they'll put on a show for them here today.
And introducing the Borussia Dortmund side, Nico Schlotterbeck plays alongside Waldemar Anton in central defence. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And losing the ball there.
Yeah, looked like a real promising attack, didn't it? Closed down well there, stopped it quickly.
A look at the opposition starting lineup today.
They are lining up in a 4-3-3 system, and with this it naturally creates triangles all over the pitch, so it means lots of options for players. It does allow them to get forward and support the attacks as well.
He doesn't have to do it on his own, but nothing comes of it. And not quite directing it on target.
Nah, it's not a bad attempt, that. Struck it well, but the keeper shifted his feet quickly and would have saved it, I'm sure.
Julian Riasson. Waldemar Anton. Bellingham. Riasson. Brandt. Nice weight on the pass. And there it is, a chance. And that is really assured goalkeeping. Well, I'm sure his heart is beating extra quickly because it's his debut game today. What should we expect to see from him?
Yeah, he'll want to get on the ball early on. I'd like to see him having a go at the back line, driving at his fullback, being that creator, because that's exactly what they brought him in for. I can't wait to see him play today.
Flowing here. Well, it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Girassi. What can he create? Girassi. Can he score? Oh, it's in! And a goal on his debut, no less. What a way to endear yourself to the fans.
Well, here's the replay, and it's an inch-perfect pass this is. Shows great awareness to set up the chance. And I couldn't see him missing from there. He made a strong connection. It's a nice goal, that.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here.
11, Antoine Semenyo.
Could be dangerous. Could it be? And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, take a look at this. The pace they show on transition, it's just so impressive. The defenders can't stay with them. And then once he's through, there was never any doubt, was there? Hits it hard and true, and the keeper just can't react in time.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Dominguez. options available. Well, no way through. Girassi. Trying to open up the defence. Oh, but brilliantly read to cut it out. It looked so promising. Well, a swift challenge and a throw-in coming up. Nikola Milenkovic. Dominguez. And a timely intervention. Oh, great vision. Cross could be useful. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, take a look at this again, and the delivery is spot on. It's right into the danger area. And from that kind of distance, you'd back him every time. Cool, composed, and a simple finish in the end.
Well, on with the action, and quite frankly, Borussia Dortmund are running away with this. Svensson. Schlotterbeck. Antoine Semenyo. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And just blotting out the danger.
Yeah, it was good positioning there, wasn't it?
And that brings to an end the first half here at Anfield. Well, he's been a long way from his best up front, Sue.
Yeah, he's hardly had a sniff in the final third. Just hasn't found the right pockets of space to work in. He's got to get going or he's going to be off.
And away they go again. Dazzling football served up by Dortmund in the first half of this match. Will we see more of the same in the second 45? Svensson. The ball with Zabitzer. Brandt. Decent position. Now with Schlotterbeck. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, yeah, I think he'll add so much to them. Obviously, his quality on the pitch, but it's his experience of big games, and he can pass all that knowledge on to the youngsters coming through. It's a shrewd bit of business, I think. Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain that it should have been a penalty.
Plenty of support here. Trying to open them up. And closing through. Still possibilities. And the move breaks down. Marcel Zabitzer. Brandt. That's a well-struck pass. Oh, might be. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, if we see it again, he's placed that with such accuracy. The goalkeeper couldn't get anywhere near it. Such a nice finish, that.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here's the replay, and it's a good finish. You've got to praised the pressing from the front. It's relentless. And once they nipped the ball, they weren't going to miss from there.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Emre Can. Julian Riasson. Happy to play keep ball, and why not? Özcan. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out.
Yeah, really good work there to see what was happening, wasn't it?
It's a neat move. "20 minutes to go in this one. Might be able to set up the chance. And it is a Dortmund corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. An amazing piece of goalkeeping.
I just don't think he can believe that that's not got in, but he's met his match with the keeper. His superb reactions kept that one out.
Chance here. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Oh, big chance! And it wasn't all that far away from being a goal.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there, take a little bit off the shot.
Morgan gives White. Asking for a yellow card. And it has been deemed to be a bookable offence.
Well, he's going to have to be careful now, isn't he?
And a long way out. Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Very close to the near post. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Well, good idea. Disappointing end to that.
Well, they managed to snuff that out quickly, didn't they?
Brandt. And playing it through. Can he finish? Oh, perhaps this time. Superb stop. Could pose a threat on the counter. And the challenge ill-advised. And passing it well. The end of the game then, officially, and a victory for the Schwarz-Gelben. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, that was really comfortable, wasn't it? The play going forward was so clinical, took them apart at times and produced some top-quality finishes too. It's a great result.
Well, really no complaints whatsoever about his performance in this game.
Yeah, it was a good performance from him, wasn't it? On and off the ball, always seemed to be in the right place at the right time. He definitely played his part in the results.
A new beginning, the opening match day of the season, and a keen sense of optimism enveloping everyone. Who will come out on top? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Hello and welcome to a city with a very distinctive feel. We're at the Millerntor Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And usually at this time of year, everyone is smiling because it's opening day in the Bundesliga. It's St. Pauli facing Borussia Dortmund.
Well, it's lovely to be alongside you again. Now, if, as we expect, Dortmund are to challenge at the top of the table, they need to start well today, just to build that confidence. This should be a really entertaining game.
Well, this is the day, his debut forthcoming, and it's going to be fascinating to see what he produces. What do you think we should expect to see from him?
Well, I'm expecting to show us his talent today, because he has all the attributes needed to beat defenders. And most importantly, he usually has an end product to match. Let's hope I'm not disappointed.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, it looks like they're going to play in a 3-4-3 formation, but without wing-backs. So although they might have an overload in midfield, they will be vulnerable to any switches of play by the opposition.
Here's the starting 11 for Borussia Dortmund.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre-forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
So the first half begins. Let's see what unfolds. Well, trying to hit it with plenty of power from miles out.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be trying that again in the near future.
Waldemar Anton. Goalkeeper has it. Nico Schlotterbeck. On to Semenyo. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Can they forge ahead? Oh, still danger here. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And running free here. Waldemar Anton. Now with Schlotterbeck. Semenyo. And the ball is with Girassi. And in with a real chance. And expertly snuffing out the danger.
Well, showing his class there. He gets his angles absolutely spot on.
Matias Pereira-Lage. Smith now. Moving the ball nicely in search of an equaliser. He has teammates around him. Nicely regaining possession. It's there for him. Well, on a good day, that might have gone in for the equaliser.
Yeah, I agree. That was half a chance, I would say. But they still trail here.
Svensson. Kobel. Nico Schlotterbeck. Marcel Sabitzer. Pass, and justifiably so. And the pass deftly cut out. Decent pass. Oh, it's in for Borussia Dortmund. It is going their way.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
So 2-0 now. Malacia. Smith has it. Deflection then over the touchline. Julian Riasson are putting all their energies into winning back possession. And teammates around him. And made sure the pass wasn't troublesome.
Well, I have to say, that was a good piece of defending there.
Karim Adeyemi. Well, perhaps they can counter from here. And he's in. And attacking with real pace and devilment. All that was missing was a goal.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's how to counter-attack. It really was a great move.
Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and I think it's fair to say they're enjoying this away day. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen?
Well, they're dominating this first half. Their approach play, their cleverness around the box and the finishing have been excellent. They just need to continue this going into the second period.
Genuine chance. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Underway once more, and Borussia Dortmund accelerating away from their opponents. Plenty of support here. But timely defending when it mattered. Feeding it through. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and the finish is really good. Low and hard beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal all round.
So on with the game here, but I'll tell you what, the moods in the two camps couldn't be more contrasting. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, Serhou Guirassy is such a wired-in footballer, and he's asking plenty of questions out there today.
Well, what a threat he's been, not just with his goals, but his all-round display. Brilliant stuff.
And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. So the second half is underway, and I must say it really was a terrific performance from Borussia Dortmund in the first 45. Nico Schlotterbeck. Felix Metscher. Brandt with it. Semenyo. And the through ball. Now the keeper grabs it. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, he'll certainly bring a lot of know-how to this team, and of course quality. I think he's still got a lot to offer, and it's a shrewd bit of business.
I think we would all agree it's a logical decision to make the change. Didn't have a great game today. He's driven in the corner and taking care of the situation. Live action coming up here on EA. Can he finish? A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
Oh my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. That's not a bad ball. Well, it was never really going to be of concern to the keeper, that one. And they made his mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch. Emre Can. And now Kobel here. Schlotterbeck. On to Bellingham. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live Bundesliga action for you to look forward to. It's Borussia Dortmund against Union Berlin. Fed over towards the back post. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, that is a brilliant strike. Just look at the connection he makes. That's how to hit a ball. It's a magnificent goal.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Really showing off his wide range of passing skills.
Well, done quickly. That's a very good tactic.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Good conditions for the counter. Might be a chance here. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, but in the end, it's far too easy to create the 2v1 against the keeper. What were the defenders trying to do? Nice finish, but poor defensively.
Matias Pereira-Lage. Promising pass. Oh, a twitchy clearance. Brandt. Now, options are plenty. And a free kick given. Trying to tee it up. Will it go in? There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, as you can see, it's a good finish. It just goes in off the post. It's perfect placement.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. Danger building. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Connor Metcalf. Plenty of support here. Could be a chance to break. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Sébastien Haller. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Just straying offside. And they will make the change now. And cutting it out.
Good anticipation there, it really was.
That's a good pass. It could be. Oh, can you believe that piece of defending? And there it is, the final whistle, a satisfying outcome for Borussia Dortmund fans around the world. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Yeah, it was a good result. They played well and they're now up and running. That's just what they wanted.
But it just seems in this game, he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Stuart.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
A warm welcome to Dortmund. The cavernous Signal Iduna Park is the iconic venue. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, delighted to be in the company of Stuart Robson. And we've got Bundesliga action for you here. It's Borussia Dortmund, and they face Union Berlin.
Well, it was a good start for Dortmund in their opening match. I don't think, though, they'll be overly happy with their defending. While they were excellent going forward, they looked too open at the back. They'll need to improve that today, that's for sure.
Well, it's no surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
In the last game, he was absolutely outstanding. It wasn't just the 2 goals that he scored, but it was his general play, his link-up play, his ability to run beyond defenders, his ability on the ball to create. I think we're going to see more of the same today.
This is how Borussia Dortmund line up.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
Here's how Union Berlin line up.
Well, it's a 5-3-2, really, because both wing-backs are more defensively minded, which could leave the front two without any service from the wide areas. That could be a problem for them.
And so the first half kicks off. Toussaint. How to play, throw in to come. Schlotterbeck. Well, it was a good result for Dortmund in their last outing against St. Pauli. What do you expect from them this time?
Well, they were a joy to watch. They were so fluid in their attacking play. I think they have to be favourites for the 3 points again today. They have far too much quality in their squad.
Going for the blast on goal there, but accuracy has been sacrificed for power. And the work pays off as they get the ball back. Schlotterbeck. Julian Ryerson. Oh, could be a chance here. Oh, that's really well cut out. Go under no real pressure, and that's where it ends. And on to Bellingham, and the forward progress continues. Chance to deliver into the box. They've dropped off a bit here, maybe a touch of energy conservation.
They have to play higher up the pitch.
That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product. Not a lot of time for him. Yannick Haberer. Josip Juranovic. Dortmund have the ball back now. Threads it through. Now composure needed. It's in. Deadlock broken. And just how crucial could that prove to be?
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And the game restarts with the score 1-0. Juranovic. Haberer. Toussaint. Dortmund recovering possession well. Girassi. And it's given away. Girassi. Has to turn them around. Grant. Another goal! And it's one that tightens their grip on this game.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
So it's 2-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Karim Adeyemi. Space now to get a crossover. Unable to find anyone with that. Could be a chance to break here. They've lost it. Promising break ends there. And there's the whistle, and that's it for the first half at Signal Iduna Park. Well, an illustration there to underline what a struggle it's been for him so far.
Well, I have to say he's working hard to turn things around, but it's just not happening for him. He's so frustrated.
And so it begins, the first kick of the first half. First kick of the second half of a game being dominated by Dortmund. Karim Adeyemi. Need to be better with the ball. Karim Adeyemi.
Well, he's just pulled off a brilliant save there. That had goal written all over it.
And the corner is fired in. Well, that's an own goal. They'll take it, of course, whoever gets the end credit.
Quite clearly, that's an own goal. It's a bit unfortunate, really.
So it's 3-0 as the game restarts. Robert Skov. Haberer. Oh, chance here. And that's safe and secure goalkeeping. Karim Adeyemi. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move and he can continue to develop his career.
Oh, should score! And the keeper more than equal to it. Not his day today, and the call's been made to take him off. Into the box it goes. It stops there, nothing at the end of it. Looking now for a direct route. Brandt. Promising looking attack, but it's come to nothing.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
Moving forward under no real pressure. That will be a corner. It's put into the middle. That's not properly away yet. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. Well, here we go, time for the transition. They need to get back here. They've got another, and he's got another. 2 for the game.
Here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. It really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Away we go again at 4-0 now. Just a reminder that we have more Bundesliga coverage coming up for you on EA TV as Dortmund face Heidenheim. Be sure to tune in for that one. Well, they were queuing up in the middle, but it never reached them. Now there could be an opportunity to counter. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? And the defence ready for what was coming. Beautifully weighted ball. A promising move stalls.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
Looking to cut in now. And that one is got away. Seemed to have hit that really nicely, but just wide of the goal. A sub about to come on.
Auswechslung bei Borussia Dortmund. Nicht mehr im Spiel. Die Nummer 9. Hier ist sie. Neu im Spiel.
No time to dwell on the ball. Played in with that. Oh, that's a really lovely ball. Oh, what a chance! A vital block. And the final whistle wraps up a match that's gone the way of Dortmund.
It's another good display by them. On the evidence of the first couple of matches, they look a very good team.
Well, he really has put in a first-class performance today. Absolutely magnificent.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.